Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Mary and I give you an extra warm welcome. I would love it if you could hit the subscribe button and stay for a while. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you more than you know. So of course, as you could tell from the title of the video, today is day one of my 5 days of Mirimas eye looks. I think this is the third year, I believe so, of me doing this little series around Christmas. I don't do Vlogmas just because that's a huge commitment. I have kids, my hubby works away, like I'm alone with the kiddos for weeks at a time, and committing to like the full month is just quite a bit. That's why you don't see me do like the whole month of December, posting something every day. The first year, I'm pretty sure I did 15 eye looks. Last year, I did 12. And this year, I decided to do 5. That way I don't overcommit and disappoint you or myself. So it just seemed like a good number going from December 20th until the 25th. So I hope you enjoy seeing me for 5 days in a row, and let's go ahead and get started with this video. All right, my lovelies, before we start with the eye look, I posted on my community tab letting you know that I will be doing 5 days of eye looks for my little holiday series this year. And I did ask for suggestions on palettes to use. I did get a couple of responses. There was a lot of McGrath, Natasha Denona, the new Melt Cosmetics, Christmas and Halloween Town. What else? I think those were the main ones that I saw. What I decided to do this year is mix palettes. Somebody suggested that I mix the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude and the bronze palette. Somebody else suggested I mix the Christmas town and the Halloween town. So I told myself that is actually a pretty good idea and do that with all 5 eye looks. So for today, we're going to start with Pat McGrath and we're going to use
these 2 bad boys.
Mothership #1 Subliminal, and one of the newer launches, the Bijou Brilliance eyeshadow palette in Lunar Nightshade. So we're going to mix these 2 and create an eye look for day #1. Let me prime my eyelids and we can get started on the eye look. All right, eyes are primed. I did go into my NARS eye base, and thank you so much for those of you who respond when I do put something up like a question or a poll on my community tab. You all have no idea how much that helps me actually plan videos and what I'm going to do. Okay, so in case you forgot what Mothership #1 looks like, it's the beautiful palette with that gorgeous blue shade in it. Might use it today, I don't know. It's a very cool tone palette, which I don't mind. And then Lunar Nightshade, I recently used it on my channel. Here it is. For my face, let me tell you real quick what I have. I did go into the House Labs foundation today, and then for the concealer, I went into the Makeup by Mario. Cream products, I went in to Victoria Beckham Contour Stylist and the LYS Cream Bronzer, the Ilia Lip and Cheek for my cream blush, Huda Beauty Press Powder, Chanel Loose Powder, and I think that's it. After the look, then I'll go in with my powder products and give you the 411 on that. But let's get started with an eye look, and it's probably going to be pretty cool toned. I'm actually going to start with this one here, and I'm going to start with the only matte shade in the palette, which is a pretty like burgundy red. So I'm going to use this Moda brush. It's a 466 brush. Dip into that shade. Yeah, so those of you who named or mentioned me using 2 palettes from the same brand for these eye looks, thank you so much. I feel that's like a nice little twist to this series. I enjoy so much doing it. First of all, I enjoy creating eye looks. It's so much fun just getting my creative juices flowing. Can you all believe this year has gone by so fast? Can you believe it? It's crazy. I am so close to 3,000 subscribers, a little bit less than 500, and this is so awesome. That is so awesome. Thank you so much. Here's to keep on growing and hopefully hit 10K soon. That would be amazing, and I think I would be super ecstatic with my channel if I did hit 10K. Yeah, because I honestly don't have plans to become bigger. That's never been what I wanted this channel to be. If it could just pay for itself, I would be 100% happy with that. Okay, now I'm going to jump into this shade here. This is the What's Up Beauty R105. I'm going to use this to blend out the edges of this shade and also bring a tiny bit of it to the crease. Right now, using this shade, it's honestly blending on its own, and my thought in my head popped up thinking like, that's crazy to me that some people just don't get along with the Pat McGrath formula and some do. Okay, those two blended so beautifully. I do have NYX glitter glue on, and I do want to say a note. The quality from this palette, Mothership number 1 to Mothership number 11, which is the latest launch, I would definitely say that the quality of the shadows have declined just a tiny bit. I don't know what it is, but when I touch Pat McGrath older Mothership palettes, I just enjoy them more than the newer ones that have been launched. I hope that makes sense. Like, I feel like after maybe Mothership number 8,
it just wasn't the same.
Let me know if you agree. Okay, I think I'm going to jump into this shade here and maybe this one here. If not this one, because I just might use, or maybe I should do, let me do this one and this one. I think I'm going to use the blue one for the inner corner. Hopefully I don't regret that. First shade, like these special shades from Pat McGrath, I enjoy more than the recent flaky, just almost just glitter, fancy glitter that I've been seeing in her palettes. I might be the unpopular opinion, but these to me just seem a tiny bit more special than what we have been seeing lately. Like, do you see that? So pretty, no fallout, doesn't feel chunky, like it's gorgeous. Okay, now with my index finger, that yellowy shade one, it's more like a gold, but on the pan it looks like a almost muted canary yellow. Okay, isn't that looking so pretty? I might end up ruining it with some blue. Okay, I'm putting some MAC Fix Plus on the back of my hand. I'm almost done with this, like tiniest little bit left. This is my Natasha Denona Draw and Diffuse brush. Dipping into that blue once I've dipped it into the setting spray. Okay, I'm gonna bring it on the lower lash line. So I'm patting first. Now I'm going to wipe the brush and take off whatever pigment I picked up, and I'm gonna diffuse by blending the outer edges of this blue. Okay, I think I'm okay with that. Let me go ahead and finish off the rest of my face, and I will be right back. Okay, just kidding. I just realized I only used one shade from this palette, so I am going to add just the tiniest bit of this dark blue teal shade, and that's gonna go in the outer corner to deepen up this outer corner a tiny bit more. This is the N12 from the Nikki LaRose and BK Beauty collaboration. Maybe I should let me wet the brush a tiny bit. I feel like this looks maybe more black than like dark teal blue. I think it's gonna look okay. I'm mostly stamping and I'm creating like a smudged out little outer wing. And if I need to, I'll blend it with the brush I use that burgundy shade with. But all right, my lovelies, I am back. Face is nice and completed. I'm getting total foxy 80s, but modernized vibes. Right. Somebody please remind me that I hit blue because I am not hating this eye look. Okay, real quick, powder products. So for powder bronzer, powder blush, and powder highlight, I went into this Pat McGrath trio, Nirvana in Bloom. It's a pretty warm tone trio, so I did mix this blush with the Rosy Beige from Gucci just to kind of neutralize the warmth of the blush a tiny bit. Lip liner, I went in to Whatever Walnut, or Whenever Walnut. Is it Whenever Walnut? I think it's Whenever Walnut from Makeup Forever, and the little Ilia cheek and lip stick thing. I'll link exactly what I use, the shade, down below. And then for mascara, I went into the MAC Stack mascara and a tiny bit of my Kevyn Aucoin sample. And then I used the lightest shade in this 5-pan for the brow bone. But yeah, here is the look. Let me know what you think. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Okay, well that's look number 1 for these 5 days of eye looks Mirimas 2023. I already have a feeling I'm gonna have so much fun filming these videos. Yeah, so the series is going to be the 5 eye looks, 1 look every day for 5 days straight. And like I mentioned, I'm going to be mixing palettes. For eye look number 2 tomorrow, I'll be using the same brand, just 2 different palettes. Whoever suggested that, there was a couple of people. Thank you so much. Such a fun idea, and I'm gonna have so much fun. Eye look number 1 is already a showstopper, I feel like, and I'm pretty excited to see what the rest of the eye looks will look like. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate every single one of you. You have no idea. All the comments, all the likes. Use my links to shop. It truly does mean the world to me. Make sure to watch all 5 eye looks, because on day number 5, there might just be a little giveaway. So if you made it this far, then you know the secret, and stay tuned. With that being said, do not forget to give the video a big thumbs up, and also don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and I will see you all on tomorrow's video. Bye.